Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hillary. I'm a youth motivational speaker. I'm a pianist, I'm a piano teacher, I'm a composer, I'm a college student, working multiple jobs, that whole thing. Most of my channel up until now has been stuff that's related to music, but I'm starting to merge other ideas into my channel, and I'm really excited at the prospects that this could bring, because I believe that not only should we focus on practicing what we're doing, but we should focus on self-development as well. Changing our mindset to match our practice habits, our study habits, and all those things in between. In today's video, I'd like to talk about a very important topic that has really transformed my life, and I'm really hoping that it's going to transform yours as well. Today I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why moving in silence is such a good idea. Number 1, let's get into it. People will project their insecurities onto you. If you've got a great idea, like you want to write a book or run a marathon or get back into college or learn an instrument or language, and you start telling a bunch of people, especially if you tell people who don't have any kind of discipline over their habits or discipline over their life, that person is likely to project their insecurity onto you. And if you don't recognize whose emotion belongs to who, you might think that that insecurity belongs to you, and all of a sudden, that book that you wanted to write, oh, I don't think I can do that anymore. That marathon that you want to train for, oh, maybe I don't think I can do that, it's too hard. When really that insecurity never came from you. It came from the person that you prematurely told your vision to. And now you think that the insecurity belongs to you. So something important to understand is when a person projects an insecurity onto you, please politely let them know that that insecurity doesn't belong to you, therefore it's not yours to keep. Never let somebody's insecurities keep you emotionally hostage, because the reality is that not everybody wants to see you level up. Some people gain a sense of security knowing that you're either at their level, the average of them, or below them. And suddenly, when you start doing too well, it highlights whatever insecurity that they haven't fixed. But their insecurity is not your problem to fix. That is their problem to fix. It's not your problem. So when you're moving in silence, it doesn't mean not to tell anybody. It means to tell people who are in a professional situation that can help you. For example, I've got some really exciting ideas going on in my business and what I'm doing. And I will talk to my ideas. I will talk to my professors and my classmates about my ideas because they are professionally in a situation where they can tell me what to do next because they are at a level that I'm looking to get to. So who are you telling your plans to? Are you telling them to somebody who doesn't have experience making a vision come to fruition? Or are you going to tell them to somebody who has fruit on their tree so you know that they can give you guidance to step 2? Reason number 2 to move in silence is that business plans can change. Sometimes you can have an idea well drafted out, but you're going to have several rough drafts before you're ready to release the final product. And if you've told people before you're done even building stage 1, it might make you feel like you have to stay exactly on the course of what you've already told people that you're going to do. Otherwise, people are going to go, I wonder why she didn't follow through, or maybe she's realizing she can't do it after all, or that kind of thing. So when you're moving in silence, this gives you the freedom to make as many revisions and rough drafts to your business plan or whatever it is you're trying to do that you see necessary. Because step 1 in your mind doesn't always work, and that's okay. Somebody else might give you a great idea for step 2. You know, this is a person, like I said, step 1, that is in a professional situation. So when I go to my professors with a business idea and my rough draft laid out, they might give me an even new and better idea on how to build on that. It's kind of like when you get on an airplane, they have you turn off your signal on your phone because the signal is gonna interfere with the airplane mode signal. So when you're in flight and you're waiting for that airplane to reach 35,000 feet, you shut off that signal so that the airplane can safely reach the altitude without interference. And so this is what you want to do with your plans. You want to move wise as a serpent, but gentle as a dove. When a person is playing chess, they are not going to make facial expressions or any otherwise outwardly movement to let their opponent know what their next move is in the chess game. They're going to keep a face free of emotion, free of sound, so that their opponent doesn't know what piece they're going to pick up and say checkmate with next. Number 3, the third reason why it's going to move in silence is that people won't support you, but suddenly they will show up when you blow up. And you're thinking, that's weird. You didn't support me when I was in the planning stage of what I'm doing, but suddenly you support me now. Suddenly you're going to show up when I blow up. I don't want people to show up when my name blows up. I want people to show up who showed up on day 1 and were there for me day 1 when nobody else thought that I could do it. I have people in my life that knew from day 1 I could do it, before I even knew I could do it. Those are the people that I want to see when my name gets where I want it to go. Not people who are really not well intended toward me, and suddenly out of nowhere they pretend like they're supporting me when really they're not. They're just showing up when you blow up out of convenience when they were never there for you at your construction site helping you build. So basically, moving in silence is a way to keep people in their lane, because people will switch lanes. You know, they'll switch lanes. 1 minute they're in this one lane where they don't believe you can do it, and the next minute they're in this lane where they believe you can. So when you move in silence, you're helping that person stay in one lane. Reason number 4 to move in silence, you don't want to give away a business idea. There are people out there that you might tell a business idea to, and they'll say, oh, I don't think you can do it because I don't think that's feasible. And then you might go, okay, well, they said it's not feasible, so I'm not going to do it. Then that person turns around out of nowhere and decides that they're going to utilize your business plan. And you're thinking, but I thought you said that wasn't a good business model. But all of a sudden, to you, my business model is a good business model? People can do that. People can do that. Protect whatever business idea you have. Protect whatever marathon training plan you have. Protect whatever going back to school plan you can. Protect whatever plan that is so that somebody doesn't steal your business idea. This is why it's very important to be careful with who you tell that to. Because some people will come to your construction site to help you build, and some people will come to the construction site to steal from you. But a wise person has the discernment to know which is which. Reason number 5 why you want to move in silence. When you move in silence, and then you say checkmate when it's time to talk, the results will do the talking for you. The results will tell people what it is for you. Results can't be argued. They can't be disputed. They simply are. They are free of bias and emotion. They're a fact. So people won't be able to try to discourage you from doing something that you've already followed through in doing. They won't be able to do that. They won't be able to go, oh, I don't think you can do that. I've got stuff that I've waited until I followed through with it so that people couldn't talk me out of it. What they see in front of them is a result. The result of my hard work. They can't argue against that. They can't try to talk me out of it. It's too late to do that because I already produced a result on the table. I've got classmates in my program at school, and they are so extraordinarily intelligent. They quietly go to the practice room, they produce results, and they come back to class the next day and lecture with the produced results. They went to the practice room and moved in silence. They come to class with the produced results on their exams, with the produced results on their performances, with the produced results. All right, everybody, thank you for following my channel. I really hope that this video resonates with you, and I really hope that you get something out of these personal development videos.